Okay, so now we're gonna make our icons dynamic, like the type of the weather. So right now they are not dynamic. If I show you, it's just this one icon that is sunny, with which we have used in the UI. So it's a static icon, it's not dynamic, so it is not changing according to this rain. It's showing rain, but the icon is not rain. Okay, so that icon it's not changing, so that we need to change. So you need to just visit that website which I told you. So on that website there are a lot of icons, so you can just go and weather icons. So that is, the website is this ericflowers.github.io. So you need to just come here and accordingly you can just use it. So I've already created this project while I was designing it, so I know which one is I have to use, so I'll just demonstrate that to you. So let's just go to the code. Okay, now remember I created this variable inside the use state, so which is the weather state. So this is responsible for the changing of the weather state. Weather state is just the name of that the type of the weather, that is the rain, cloud, haze, mist, something like that. All right, so here we'll write a use effect hook. Now you will ask what is use effect, so ask this question to yourself because I've already explained it very detailed. Just kidding. So this is what we are doing. So use effect will be responsible for the change of the functionality according to the type of the weather. So use effect, as you know, expects a function inside. So that's a fat arrow function will be providing, and it also have a dependency array. Now I told you when I was explaining use effect that this dependency array, the variable in this dependency array is responsible for the number of times the function inside the use effect which will be executing. So if it's empty, only once the function inside the use effect will be executed, that is on the reload. Next, if we provide a variable here and the variable changes, so when the variable changes, that time the function will execute. The number of time the variable changes, the number of time the function executes. As simple as that. So here we'll provide a variable that is the weather state. Now whenever the weather state or the type of weather changes, then the function here will execute. And now what is the function that we're going to discuss here? All right, now we are going to use switch cases, switch statements, and we will be switching across the icons provided. So first of all, we'll see that if the weather details is provided or not, like whether type is provided or not. So weather type, uh, weather type, if this is provided, if this data returns, then only we are going to do this. All right, so if weather type is not null, then we'll use a switch. Now switch cases is very interesting. So here we'll switch among the type weather type, and next we'll provide this curly braces. All right, now switch statement consists of cases and break. So like there is a case of clouds. So this is what we are going to get from the API. So cloud, if we get clouds, so then we will set the weather state to something like this. This thing I am getting from the website of the icons. So you can just go and check out there why I'm using this. You will figure it out there because this is the name of the icon. It's simply the name of the icon. This is the class which is passed inside that iframe tag. All right, now if we get this, we need to break successful. Now again a different case. All right, case why it's different case. So that case is haze. So at the haze, Now for his, set weather status to fog. We'll just copy this line here and we'll paste it here, and that will be for his, it's fog, just fog, not day fog, just fog, not gog. Why I type? Next, after that also we'll have a break statement, worse. Next we have another case, and that is clear. I like this weather a lot. Clear weather is the most beautiful and pleasant weather, and for that we'll be using sunny. Day, sunny. Fair enough. Okay, the next case is mist. For that we'll write, I don't know, I just came up with this icon. You can use different one also. I just thought that this dust icon looks similar to the mist. Mist is just a little foggy type. Okay, now then the next case is I think we are done with the cases, so there's no need for it. But we will not use the rain. Okay, so for rain I will have to search for the rain icon first. Let me just go to the website and I will search for rain. Okay, rain, for rain there are so many. Which one should I like? I am looking for rain without the sun, but I don't see any without the sun. 5-day rain. Okay, I can use this 5-day rain. All right. So if it's rain, then we'll use 5-day rain. Rain, and then we are done with this. And now default. Now because any apart from this, any of the situations if we tackle, so we'll have a default. So for default, set weather state to y day sunny. This will be our default icon, and after that you can just break. All right, so this is it for this use effect. Now we want to render it, but as of now we are not rendering it anywhere, so here we'll do that. So instead of this, so we'll use the template literals. So what we'll do is we'll not provide a string, instead we'll use JavaScript, and here we'll use template literals. So this will be there, and next this. So this will be, what is the variable name? That is weather state. So that will be weather state. Fair enough. Okay, now let us just save it. Let me just check if our server is running. No, it's not. Okay, let me run the server. Let me close this. So let me just do a quick check if everything is good. Okay, we have done the state with the type, everything is done, and we just see, yeah, everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. So our server is starting. It's started and it's show. Okay, okay. I'm really sorry. I think you were not able to see the screen. So what changes I made here is that I'll repeat it once again because you were able to see the browser. That was my bad. So what I did is, here it was, let me just undo everything and show it back to you. So this was a static. This was a static string which we provided for the icon, and this is the class name which was static. This was sunny by default, but what we did is we provided JavaScript here. Now we'll provide JavaScript here, and the icon class name would change according to the title of the weather. So that we'll do like this. I just did this part. Okay, this part was done, which you missed. So this was the part, nothing else, don't worry. This just one line I wrote, and just save, already saved. So our browser is running and it shows use effect is not defined. So use effect is not defined. Let us define the use effect hook. Let me save it again. So I hope there's no error. Okay, let me go to the browser now. Okay, let me refresh. Not needed, but still. Okay, icon is not visible. Maybe we can go to Delhi and we can search. Uh, Something changed. Maybe go to Pune. Okay, things are changing, but we are not able to see the icon. So what's the matter with the icon? Let me just close this terminal here, and something's wrong with the icon. So maybe we have done something wrong here. WI and weather state. I think weather state is fine. Okay, so what we did here is we passed this variable which is weather state, but unfortunately we forgot that weather state is the variable which we are going to like change after setting all of this. So this will not be changing, instead we like before we change it. So the thing which will change is the weather, like weather type will be changing. So here we will provide weather type. Course, let me save it and go to the browser. I'm not sure if it works. Yeah, it works. Boom. So it's raining in Mumbai, so we see the icon of rain. Now let me go to maybe Bangalore and let me search clouds in Delhi. Clouds in Bangalore, we see clouds. We go to Pune. Okay, rain in Pune. We go to what city? We go to Mumbai. The rain, and I want something sunny, man. Maybe we go to Indore, it's clouds. Maybe we go to Bhopal. I want to see sunny. Where is sunny? Where it should be sunny? Maybe Jaipur it can be sunny. Uh, but I forgot that. Okay, it's haze. So basically, the idea of the whole thing is that the icons are changing, right? So that is what we wanted to do actually. So now one thing I noticed that this is not looking exactly right, the search component. So let me fix it. In the search component, I think there are some issues here. So maybe this search wrap, this should be inside. This button should be inside that. Maybe, I'm guessing. Okay. Now it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Now I think we are done with almost everything. We got the icon, we got the temperature, rain, Mumbai, India. This is the date and time, our local date and time, not the date and time of the city. Remember, because we are grabbing it from our own system using JavaScript, not from the API. So this is not the part of the API. Next, we have the sunset, perfect, humidity, perfect, pressure is perfect, and then the speed is also perfect. It's the wind speed. Search component working perfectly fine. Let me go to like another maybe Los Angeles. Okay, Los Angeles has this. Maybe you can go to Las Vegas. Maybe let's see the weather in Vegas. Las Vegas, it's smoke, and we have not defined the smoke, so that's why it's showing the default icon, which is the sunny. No problem with that. So as you can see that we can check the weather of any city in the world. The UI looks so beautiful. The data fetching is very fast. There's no delay in getting the data. So all of that we have discussed in this project, and I hope you have learned a lot about APIs, use effect, promises, async, await, try and catch, and the switch statement, and so on. So I hope you learned a lot, and I tried my best delivering the concepts. So that's it for this project, and I hope this is clear. And thank you so much for giving your valuable time. Thanks a lot.